my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you're new to my channel, make sure you're hitting that subscribe button to stay inspired to wise up and rise up above these narcissists. So with that being said, let's get into the video. I wanted to talk about the topic of, rushing your healing journey after a narcissistic abusive relationship. The reason why I wanted to talk about this topic and try to help you guys on it is because I was there. You know what I mean? I've been on my 2-year healing journey after a narcissistic abusive relationship, and I know how it feels to want to rush to hurry up and stop thinking about them. Hurry up and stop, feeling for them. Hurry up and, stop the pain from missing them, for caring about them. I know how that feels. But at the end of the day, I learned the more you try to rush yourself from healing is the more you're beating yourself up, is the more you're putting yourself down. It's the more you're actually putting a halt on your healing journey, because you're doing more harm to yourself than good, because you're forcing yourself. You're putting pressure on yourself to feel better, when really and truly those wounds need time to heal. I always say to everybody, healing is a journey, not a destination. And trust me, I get it, because I was there and I would always beat myself up every day. Why can't I stop thinking about this person? I know that they did me wrong. Why did I stay for so long? Why do I still miss them? Why do I still, love them? Why do I still care about them? Why do I still want to talk to them? Why can't I just go no contact? And I used to beat myself down. And that was, again, putting a halt in me actually healing. Because I was becoming my own narcissist. I was literally beating myself up. That person was no longer in my life to beat me up anymore. But I was so accustomed to the abuse that I was starting to abuse myself. And I know there's people out there that can relate to this, because I have certain clients that do the same thing to themselves. And we end up being so harsh on ourselves and being our worst enemies by, again, the words that we say to ourselves after we get out of that relationship or we get discarded, or the thoughts that we are allowing to think, on a daily basis. I always tell people, after you get out of a narcissistic abusive relationship, that relationship came to teach you valuable lessons of self. Maybe you needed to learn how to set healthy boundaries. Maybe you need to understand how to put yourself first. Maybe you needed to understand how to, love yourself, how to detach from people and expectations, how to learn how to show up for you. These are all things that I learned that person was trying to teach me, because I was fixating, and a lot of us do, who, deal with the narcissist, we fixate so much on them that they're our whole world, that we don't know nothing else without them. And that's how we are manipulated in that relationship to be. But at the end of the day, once that person's out of your life, I'm sharing with you the knowledge that I learned, that it's time to put the focus inward on you. How do you do that? How you do that is be cautious of the words that you're saying. Do you find yourself throughout the day constantly bring their names up? Constantly, say something about the past about them and you, right? Being cautious of what you're talking about. Or do you beat yourself up and say, oh my gosh, why am I still missing this person? You're still missing them because of the fact that you were with that person for quite some time. Obviously, you're gonna miss that person, because now your mind is in the unknown. It's so accustomed of the known, even if that known was abuse. You're accustomed to that. So you have to learn how to be gentle with yourself, to say, it's okay if I miss them, or it's okay if I still love them. That's just who I am. I did the best that I could with the knowledge that I had at that time. And see, these things that I'm sharing with you is you showing up for you, you being gentle on you, you showing yourself that it's okay. It is okay to feel the way that you feel. Because when you're discarding your own feelings, you're literally doing exactly what the narcissist was doing to you. Discarding your feelings, discarding, your value, right? You're putting yourself down, like if you're not worthy, if you're not enough. So being cautious of the words that you're speaking is so important. And I always tell people, I'm like, affirmations saved my life. I'll share with you guys 5 affirmations that I flip the script to think about myself that helps me. One, we always want to think that if we're not with the narcissist, we're not enough. We're lacking something. So I remind myself, I am whole and complete. With or without that narcissist, I'm whole and complete. I'm enough just the way that I am, whether I have them in my life or not. I am worthy of love because I am love. You see, a lot of times we tell ourselves after the narcissistic abusive relationship that no one's gonna love us, or this person couldn't see our value. Why couldn't they see our value? And we constantly feel like we're hard to love. Where that affirmation I just shared with you is sharing with you that you're not hard to love, that you are love, right? So the next affirmation that I like to tell myself is, I am exactly where I need to be at this moment, and I am safe. I am okay. The reason why I'm saying that is because we fixate after the narcissistic abusive relationship so much on the past, right? That we forget about the present, of all the things that we have to be grateful for in the present moment without the narcissist being our life. Maybe peace of mind. Maybe you're no longer being abused by somebody mentally and emotionally. So you get the time to, focus on you, focus on your career, focus on, what you love to do and you enjoy to do, and do those things for yourself, right? So when I say these affirmations, I always like to, give an explanation why I'm saying those affirmations, right? I am worthy, and I am enough just as I am. So meaning you're not messed up. Because a lot of times we say in our heads, oh, we messed up, or we did this, and we think about all the things that we did wrong, or all the things that the narcissist said wrong about us. So that affirmation reminds you that no, you are good enough just the way that you are. My next affirmation, I am God's greatest creation. You are God's greatest creation. No matter how that narcissist put you down, maybe said you're ugly, maybe said you're fat, maybe said that, you're not good this, and da-da-da-da-da. At the end of the day, you remind yourself, you're exactly how God created you to be, and that's enough just as is. How God created you to be, just as you are now. So that's another thing that I like to do on that I've been working on my healing journey, is positive affirmations, to being gentle on yourself. And again, when you enforce these new patterns, right, of your ways of speaking about yourself and about speaking about your life, you're now going to see yourself. You're not going to rush yourself so much to hurry up and heal, because your mind is no longer so fixated on them. You're fixated on you. You're putting all the focuses on you, right? Because words are like spells. Words are powerful. What you say out there is what you're going to get back. You know what I mean? If you truly want, I always say in all my videos, what's the definition of temporary insanity? Is doing the same thing, expecting different results. So if you want different results, you have to speak differently. You have to act differently. You have to think differently, right? So the next thing is that your mind, are you constantly fixating on them? And if you are, that's okay. Tell yourself that you were so accustomed to this person, and that person has programmed your mind to think about them all the time, right? So it's telling yourself again, if you're constantly thinking about this person, understanding the thoughts, breaking it down and understanding. Why am I so fixated on this person? Why do I keep thinking about them, right? And remind yourself that person is now your past. Then now change your thoughts to think about your present moment, because your present moment is all that you have. That's it. The past is the past. You can't go back and change the past. You know what I mean? The future is created by whatever you decide to think, say, or do today. So it's reminding yourself to be in the present moment. The next thing that helps me to stay in the present moment and be happy in the present moment is gratitude. 5 things, say 5 things that you're grateful for that you have now in this very moment without the narcissist. Say 5 things that you're grateful for that you don't have to deal with no more with the narcissist. I'm grateful that I don't have to deal with manipulation anymore. I'm grateful for I don't have to deal with somebody calling down my phone, giving me panic attacks. I'm grateful for that I won't be cheated on no more or lied to anymore, right? Then say 5 things you're grateful for right now. I'm grateful to have peace of mind now. I'm grateful that I can work on myself and heal and love myself with all the love that I truly deserve. I'm grateful for now that that narcissist is out of my life, I can learn how to heal me and attract true love into my life. I am grateful for, being able to be stress-free from a relationship that was always stressing me out. See what I mean? There's so many things to be grateful for if you think about, the here and the now moment. There are things to be grateful for that, you have in this here and now moment. So when you constantly, again, what I'm doing with this whole thing and sharing with you guys is you're constantly thinking about you. You're constantly putting the focus and attention on you. And when you constantly do that, you will see yourself lesser and lesser and lesser and lesser thinking about the narcissist. And then you're not gonna beat yourself up anymore as much of, oh my God, when am I gonna get better? When am I gonna heal? No, your focus won't be on what you're lacking or focusing on the narcissist. Your focus will be on you, loving you, showing up for you, treating yourself good, being kind to yourself, taking what you learned with the narcissist to heal you. And once you do these inner work, you guys are gonna feel so empowered. You're gonna embody the love that you wish you were getting from that narcissist. And now you're gonna find the deep love within inside yourself to now attract somebody else who's gonna come and treat you like the queen or king that you deserve to be treated as. Because everything starts with us. And it's baby steps, one day at a time. You're not promised tomorrow. You can be gone like this in your sleep or gone tomorrow. So understanding that this very moment is all that you have and that you are God's greatest creation. You are worthy to invest the time, the energy, the love into yourself. But it all starts with you. Remember, people will only come inside of your life and treat you the best in their ability. And first of all, they know how, based off of how they treat themselves. And then based off of what you allow and how you show them that they can come in your life and treat you. So when that narcissist is not in your life no more, it's time to be loving and kind with your healing journey. And understand that, again, healing is a journey, not a destination. And like I said, trust me, I used to beat myself up all the time. Ask me, when am I going to feel better? When is this pain going to go away? When am I going to stop thinking about them? When you take your focus off of all those negative questions and you put the focus inward on just being gentle with yourself, loving yourself, showing up for yourself, maybe doing nice things for yourself, you will see those days and those thoughts won't even come about. They'll start to deteriorate little by little by little, and each day you'll start becoming stronger, wiser, more empowered, inspired, little by little, one day at a time. It all starts with you taking a step on changing the words that you're speaking, being more aware of the thoughts that you're thinking, and showing up for you every day, putting you first. For such a long period of time, you put somebody else first on a pedestal, and you forgot all about you. Now that person is no longer in your life anymore, it's time to put the focus back on you and gain back power and control over your mind and over your emotions and over your life. And stop beating yourself up. You had somebody inside of your life that was beating you up for way too long. They're not in your life no more. So it's time to, treat yourself better. Be that love and lover that you wanted so badly from that person who does not know how to love themselves. Right? One day at a time. Understand healing. Again, healing is a journey, not a destination. And it takes one step at a time, one change at a time. We got to change our patterns if we want different results. So if you're having a pattern of constantly beating yourself up, you know what I mean? For not feeling better or not, being able to stop thinking about them, you're not helping yourself. You're actually, bringing yourself backwards and keep yourself stagnant from actually healing. So if you truly want to heal, I'm telling you, I shared with you guys great tips on how to do so. And if you guys ever need help, you guys can always click the link on my TikTok page or click the link on my Instagram and book a one-on-one with me and allow me to, put together a customized, healing journey for you to start working on day by day. Because, there's a lot of people out there that don't know where to start. But if you are one of those people that are, fixating on beating yourself up on when you're going to feel better, understand, I've experienced it 2 years in. I'm still on my healing journey. But the difference is that I love myself enough to not beat myself up anymore, not to hurt myself anymore, to show up for myself, to embrace the changes, to embrace everything I experienced by working on my words that I speak and the thoughts that I think on a daily basis, taking one day at a time. If I can do it, you can do it too. Take one day at a time. You're learning all the knowledge about narcissistic abuse. Now it's time to focus inward on you. You know what it is. Stand in the facts of who these people are. Now you know the knowledge. Now focus on you to wise up and rise up inside of your life. Again, thank you so much, you guys, for joining me and, supporting the Wise Up, Rise Up NARC community. I really, really appreciate it. You guys, I am here to support you. If you guys ever want to ask me any questions, ask me in the comments, you guys, below. And don't forget, you guys, to hit the thumbs up on, this button so that we can get this message out there to inspire and motivate more people like you out there that are on their healing journey after dealing with a narcissist. Thanks so much, you guys, again, and I'll see you guys again on another video. Take care.